All right, just want to take a quick minute to share some thoughts. I came across a post that's very eye-opening to say the least, and it has a lot to do with things we've been talking about before in regards to the possible false flag event that's going to occur this fall. And there's a lot more people talking about it, where it gives it a little bit more weight and something that we all should consider. So I actually just posted in the Telegram group as well as in the Discord page this particular post right here, and I'll read it to you. And this is from Brighton. It says, the coming lockdown is designed to invoke nationwide protest, and here's why. It says, within the next 12 days, multiple sources have told us the pretender-in-chief, Joe Biden, will announce a nationwide lockdown, fraudulently blaming the current virus, as well as those that's not participating, for the overzealous action. The new lockdown will be perceived as so overreaching and totalitarian that nationwide protests will soon commence. So this is actually part of the plan. The lockdown push is being engineered to invoke a backlash, even among leftists who will join the conservatives in taking to the streets to protest the medical tyranny. It says during this backlash, the corrupt Biden regime will roll out false flag events that are designed to permanently destroy the Bill of Rights, taking away citizens' firearms, and force mandatory injections at gunpoint nationwide. And so this little snippet here, I encourage you guys to take this, share it with your family and friends, just so it gives them something to chew on. Whether it's true, we don't know, but yet we all know that all the events that are taking place are leading towards something. And then I factor in what's going on around us. And so just based upon the conversation last night from one of the community members in Brisbane, Australia, who called in and basically shared what's going on the ground there, it's no way in the world that they can have lockdowns in certain parts of Australia, lockdowns in the UK, lockdowns in Europe, and it not come here. But yet they always need some type of event. And the door opener to the whole domestic terrorist, pushback against conservatives and those that love their country, i.e. the patriots, is an event. And I remember going back to January 6th, and well before then, I myself was talking about the possibility of going down to D.C. just to get some footage, as well as just get a chance to see what's going on down there. But within a couple moments of that time, I'm like, well, hold on, that will be a great time to get everybody together at one time, and to have something go down that would lead to something that would benefit them. And here we do. We had the infiltrators, those that are part of the establishment, who came in deliberately, destroyed stuff, and everyone got blamed for it. And then another event would be the whole Black Lives Matter stuff from last summer in particular, where you had individuals that were killed, and then you had people actually protesting with good intentions of wanting justice. And so people were actually in the streets, I think it was Minnesota if I'm not mistaken, and they were infiltrated with bad actors, bad people who were sent there directly to cause chaos. And of course we know who that is. We saw video footage of people fully covered up, literally burning buildings down and throwing rocks and bricks and being called out because people are like, hey man, what are you doing here? This is not what we're here for, type of thing. So it looks like that this upcoming fall, the framework is being laid for the narrative of a lockdown, and everybody's going to be conditioned for this, whether you left, right, no matter what you are, party you associated with. You will be confronted with the fact that your governor might look to try to dial back and shut down, and they want to get everybody on the streets. And why? So that people can hit the streets and protest, and then of course you sprinkle some bad actors amongst them, and then you bring those bad actors out there. And in certain states, it's going to be bad actors in groups that are paid to come out there armed. And those armed groups will be marching peacefully, of course, but then you're going to have some there or some agents, and some type of event is going to happen. So based upon that little bit of article there, the idea of a false flag event, that false flag event is designed to, as it says here, to take away the Bill of Rights, take away our firearms, and then continue on with their agenda, all in the disguise of keeping pace with this narrative of stopping the variants, as well as those that are not participating. So I thought I would just share this little visual aid real quick. Take this, share it with your family and friends, give them something to think about, because there's a lot more to this than we're being told. But yet they need an event. They're setting the narrative for the possibility of a lockdown. If they try to lock down, you're going to have people, good and bad, hitting the streets, and then the bad actors will definitely create a situation where the government will feel like they have to respond. And then we're seeing what's happening in Australia. The fact that the military has been called in to keep the peace and make sure people stay in their house. You better believe you got protesters and you got bad actors infiltrated who'll be carrying guns on the streets. Something's going to happen in the streets where they're going to use that as the the final nail in the coffin to try to say that, you know, we need to protect people from the guns, and we need to protect people from themselves because they're not participating. And this is all within a 30-day window that I was talking about over the weekend. And so as of right now, if you look at all the articles, like the World Health Organization came out talking about the need to not provide booster shots right now until the rest of the world gets their initial dose. And they said around September 30th or give or take. And then we got the whole New York situation where they're trying to get everybody injected within a 30-day window. So 30 days, man, is that time frame, but yet we'll see what plays out. But I thought I would just give you this quick little rant here, give you this visual aid here, share it with your family and friends so they can see what's going on, and hey, let them make decisions from there. But other than that, you know what to do. Double down and take all the valuable assets you have now and consolidate it into something that you actually can get hold of. Because if not, they can bring the markets down with this. And when the markets go down, that's all she wrote. Anyway, I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. And of course, we'll talk about this later tonight on Live Talk. See you again.